Hello, and welcome back to episode 10, double digits, of my solo self-found hardcore adventures. Today I streamed a bit and then my internet went to crap and that crashed out, and then I played a bit off stream, but I made pretty decent progress. First thing, we are now rank 3, we're 96, level 96 right here, and DPS is pretty good. I managed to get into T7. It's not great though, so I won't be farming T7 for now. But I picked up a bunch of crafting bases. Actually kept my old bow, so I'll show you the old bow and then I'll show you the new one, which is not fully crafted yet, but yeah, so this is the old bow. It had fire damage, int, dex, LE, proj, and gear attack speed, which I didn't realise actually didn't do anything, but now we know. And then the new one is gear physical percentage, flat cold, flat fire, crit strike damage. We're going to try and re-roll that into attack speed and minion attack speed. That'll be a lot better than this, but I mean this is good for now. And then projectile damage and elemental damage. And as you can see, I've only two of them at T2, so I need to roll this a lot, but the advanced ones, this one and this one, cost 30 Flame Elementium a roll, which is about 2 maps worth of Flame Elementium just for one roll. And then I have some 82 chest, helmet, gloves, and yeah, that's pretty much it. What else? I got a new slate. I've been trying to roll these so I can fit them in, but it's not really happening. So I've decided to just stack intelligence. So we're going with knowledge slates now, because I figure 8 intelligence at half a percentage additional damage per point. This is 4% additional, this is 4% additional, and then 4% of, I think I have like 300 and something intelligence now. Oh, not quite. Okay, so 281. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and roll T2 int on here, but I think the gear physical damage is better than the intelligence, so we'll see how that plays out. At least for this weapon. Once we get to a T1 weapon, we'll probably have a bunch more int on everything and some percentage increases, so the intelligence will probably be better at that point. But for now, this was better than T3 Dex, and I figure since Dex and int both give me the 0.5% additional, then this would also be better than T3 intelligence as well. What else? Yeah, 7's pretty rough. Oh, also I changed my skill gems around. I took out multiple projectiles and I put in maniacal army, and I took out slow projectiles and I put in wind projectiles. It's just the projectiles were getting to the mobs too slow and killing them too slow, so even though we lost a little bit of damage here, we made it back up here, and now the projectiles reach the mobs faster and they die faster. And I also put on delayed pain instead of, I can't remember what I was using. I think I was using this at one point, and then I tried out defensive buffer today, but since we don't have the tenacity blessing stacks, it's not very good. I thought this might give me barrier, it doesn't, and so we just landed back on delayed pain, which actually saved my life in T7 already, so good skill, really good. And then we have defense layers, so if I have to manually press it myself, we get the shield charge. Because the way this works is this will stop it being interrupted, which means by the time the second ends here, it starts recharging, and then I have in the skill tree, I have this same thing. So then it activates that as well, so I get like a 2-second window. Yeah, other than that, there's not much different. I didn't change any of this stuff. It's all still the same. We didn't end up getting candles because I figure if I can't do 7, then I can't do Eterna. Although we do have... I've started gathering some of the Eterna stuff for when we do actually have the tank for that. The damage in 7 is fine, but the tank is just not there. So yeah, we're starting to get Eterna stuff now that we're in 7. Now that we're in 6, sorry. What else? Our damage is around 50 million now. So yeah, there you go. It's like 50 to 60 million, so pretty good. Definitely enough for 7-0. I just need more tank, because this ain't it. And the way I'm planning on getting that is putting an advanced mod on here, which unfortunately it's advanced, but can't do anything about that. So I'm going to put this on, which will give us, well, hopefully we get the high roll, but 10% less physical damage taken is 10% less. Ideally, I would put int here, and then down here I would put int percentage. Although I think minion attack speed might actually be stronger, so maybe I'll just try and roll these right, and then we'll probably hit the T3 first. So I'll compare the T3 to the T3, and if it's worse, I'll just pick whichever one's better, is basically what it is. So yeah. And then if the int is better, I'll have to calculate whether it's better to just not get anything down here and then get flat intelligence up here. But this is only 42, so I'm suspecting... let's see, T2 would be 31 to 42, so let's just say 35. 35 int, and then this would be 10% of my intelligence, which is 270, so that's 27. So flat int is probably actually better for now, until I roll higher int on the rest of my gear. So actually, no, I actually will roll the percentage, because I think by the time I replace all the other mods on my other gear, it'll come out pretty well. So yeah, unfortunately I have to use a slot on this because I don't have any armor. So the only way for me to reduce physical is on chest and helmet. Or we switch back to defensive buffer or whatever that was, but that's not very good, I'll be honest with you. Unless I can find a way to get tenacity stacks, then I'll switch back to that. But yeah, this is it at the moment. Hopefully we can somehow get into T8 and get some boots so we can craft better boots than this, because I mean the only thing that's good on here is the minion skill level. The Dark Gate is, who cares, it's a garbage skill anyway. It's the reason I don't use it. So yeah, just over here spamming 6s at the moment, trying to level up, and also to try and get some flame sand so that I can continue to craft all of my stuff up to 2. It's probably going to be a couple of days worth of crafting, and then we'll see where we're at after that. I don't think this character can get into 8, but if I can at least get into 7, if I can get 50k survival and get into T7s to farm XP, I'll definitely be able to get 100 within the week, as long as I don't die. So that's the plan. I mean, in 6 it's pretty safe now. I don't really get close to dying at all. Everything dies pretty quickly. You just sort of walk, collect all the loot, and the bosses die pretty quick too. So sometimes I have to resummon my minions, but the solution to that is to drop one of the damage mods off my weapon, so not really a solution. But yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I found another good slate today, but it's not useful for my character, which is super unfortunate. I got it stashed over here for another character. We found this one here, +1 physical skill level and movement speed per fervor rating, which if I was playing a melee character I would definitely have fervor ratings, so that's a pretty nice slate that we got there. What else did I get today? Not really anything. Yeah, nothing really. Alright, so yeah, that's it. We're still farming 6s. We'll probably get into 7s tomorrow, depending on how long it takes to craft this weapon up. I don't think it'll take too long to craft the chest, but I want to get the weapon done first. because I'd like to be hitting 75 to 100 million damage by the end of tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned, and yeah, you'll find out. Oh, also, update on the spider from yesterday. It was a tiny little spider inside of an old, like, go bucket from KFC. I just went to the toilet, tapped it on the side of the toilet, it fell in, and I flushed it. I figure spiders can survive underwater, so that gets it out of the house, and then it can, wherever it goes, it can escape that way. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.